Mary is with us in Florida. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Mary.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Well, I just recently sold my home and paid off almost all of my debt. And but I'm 59 and I do not have any money in retirement.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wondering what your advice would be. Instead of taking all of the money that I have and putting it into a home, I was thinking that maybe I should beef up an investment account.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I know that your steps say that's like borrowing money to invest.
Right.
But
okay. So how much
this
debt do
close
you
to
have? How
retirement-
much debt do you currently have that you have not paid off?
Well, I have a lease that has 30 months remaining, and it's $400 a month.
Good Lord.
So,
Okay.
but it, I just didn't think it would be wise to turn that over yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And do you have anything else?
In debt? No.
Okay.
I am cash flowing my daughter's college right now, and no other debt.
Okay. And how much money do you have that is in your account today with the sale of your house after you paid off some of the debts?
Well, I have a total of 290. I put 10,000 in my emergency fund,
Mm-hmm.
and I have about 5,000 in an account because I haven't done my 18 taxes yet. I'm just getting ready to do them.
Gotcha.
But if I was going to do a SEP, I'm self-employed, and if I was going to do a SEP, I wanted to. I've been waiting to figure out what to do before I.
Mm-hmm. And what do you earn? What's your household income?
It's about $70,000 a year.
What kind of a business have you got?
I do small business bookkeeping for
good.
private individuals.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's fairly low impact, so you can do more of it and do it longer. That's a good news.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what price range was the home you sold?
It sold for $518,000.
Got it. Okay. And what city do you live in Florida?
I am just north of Palm Beach, Florida.
Okay. All right. As in the Jupiter market, like that?
Just above Jupiter.
Okay. All right. I know where you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I would like to stay in the $300,000 range for a home, and so I was thinking maybe invest $200 into the house and take a small mortgage for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's where we've got to get. Here's our ratios. Here's the 3 or 4 numbers that are the big numbers in your equation. Okay, the by age 70 something. Okay, 15 years, 75. Okay, 15 years from now, we have to have a nest egg and a paid-for house.
Mm-hmm.
We currently have $290,000 to do that with, and we have $70,000 a year to do that with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so that's you working to 75. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If we, or to 72 or whatever. If we say 12 years, I don't care. But you've got $70,000 a year and $290,000 to accomplish that. Because if you do not have a paid-for house when you're through working, you're going to have a major problem because it destabilizes your whole situation to have a mortgage when you are retired. You do not want to go into retirement with a mortgage. So we've got to clear the house. The second thing then, every dollar we pay into this house obviously means we don't have it in a nest egg. And borrowing it doesn't fix that. Because we got to, if you borrowed on your house and say, okay, I'm going to put $200 down and I'm going to have a $100,000 mortgage, well, then, you still got to pay the $100,000 off. Right. And that's still $100,000 that's not going into my retirement nest egg. So what would I do if I woke up in your shoes? Okay, here's what I would do if I woke up in your shoes. I don't know what you'll do, but this is what I would do. I would buy a $200,000 house for cash, which in your area ain't much of a house. No. Okay? It's an okay house. It's certainly not a shack, but it's a pretty far step down from where you were living. I understand that when I'm saying this. I'm going somewhere with this. Don't quit on me till we finish talking, okay? So I would start there, and I'd pay off my car today, find out what the early buyout on it is. It's probably around 12 grand, probably 11 grand, something like that, and find out what the buyout is and just pay the stupid thing off and own the car, okay? Or sell it and get one that you pay cash for. I don't care. Spend $10,000 or $12,000 doing that, $20,000, whatever it takes. Let's get out of this car lease. No more payments. Now, we got 0 payments now in my little scenario, the world I just invented, okay? And we've got $50,000 or so to start our investing process into good mutual funds. Then you load up a SEP, you load up a Roth IRA, and you do everything you can to increase the number of accounts you keep books for, and let's increase your income. And let's bust it for a few years. Now, if we can get you up to $500,000 in savings for your retirement in a few years, and you want to move up in-house and pay cash for the move up, that'll be okay. That means we've gotten past the danger zone. But you retiring with 0 money or close to 0 money and a nice paid-for house is not a plan.
Right.
And so I'm going to scale your house back to get the other stuff started. And then, in 5 years, when you see that this is working and you want to move up in-house again, move up to about a 400 and pay cash for it. And, I think you'll be able to do that later in this plan. But I want you to make sure we first have got the wolf away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
So I would live in that $200,000 house for 3 to 5 years while I got my nest egg roaring. And when it's roaring and it's going big, it's on fire, then I'm talking about saving up, paying cash, moving up in house a little bit, and we know we're going to be okay. I think you'll be okay if you do all of this and you live on a tight budget, but you have not done that to date. To date, you've not saved a dime in 59 years on the planet. So you got some proving to do to yourself, not to me, but to yourself, that you can do this. And you need to scale this house down with no house payment to enable that to happen. And you need to get on the every dollar budget. So hold on, I'm going to do 2 things. I want you to go through Financial Peace University, and I'm going to show you how to be a millionaire in 14 years. And you can do that making $70,000 a year. And especially in your situation, because you got $290,000 in the bank, you got a good start on this. Okay? So, you hold on, I'll have Madison sign you up, and that's going to hook you up with Every Dollar Plus. When you do the membership, it includes the class, Every Dollar Plus, all the other classes, Legacy Journey, everything's in there. So you hold on, and we'll give you that as our gift. The other thing we're going to send you is Chris Hogan's book, Retire Inspired, his first #1 bestseller. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to take you at 59 years old and get you retiring inspired. And that's what I would do if I woke up in your shoes. I don't know if you'll do it or not, but that's a really good mathematical system I just gave you there, and it will work. I promise you it will work if you push it through.